If you're new to the channel, welcome. This is my dividend investment portfolio that I started last year on September the 5th. I deposit $200 each and every month into this portfolio, $100 on the 8th and $100 on the 23rd of each and every month. Today is October the 9th. I made my $100 contribution, which brings the current net worth to the portfolio $3,148.52. Right before we do get into the video talking about any buys, any sales that I've made recently, any new dividend income, and pretty much comparing my portfolio to the S&P 500, I want to say I appreciate you for even clicking on this video. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you guys for even getting me to 275 subscribers. 300 is on the way. And yeah, why you should subscribe. I post daily shorts about the portfolio, updating you about the performance, any new dividend income, and any buy orders that I do make. So if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get right into it, talking about my holdings. So I hold technically I hold a total of 15 different positions. Reason I say technically because I hold 3 ETFs, and 2 of the 3 ETFs contradict each other, which is going to be VOO and SPY. So those ETFs are relatively the exact same thing. The only real difference between the two is the expense ratio. I've kind of made a decision I'm going to be selling the one with the higher expense ratio for the lower, and just don't know when just yet. So yeah, but other than that, technically 14 holdings, but still 15 holdings that I do currently hold, and then the rest are individual stocks. So you can go ahead and pause the video if you need to, take a look at them, let me know what you think about the portfolio. If you got any questions, comments, or critiques, let's have a little bit of a conversation about it, right? So in this first column here, you can see the amount of shares I hold for each and every one of my stocks, also my average share price in the second column, and then how much, pretty much my cost basis, how much I have invested into each and every one of these holdings. So yeah, if you need to, go ahead and pause the video, but if you don't, we're going to go ahead and get right into the dividends. So how much dividend income does a $3,100 portfolio make? So right now, for the rest of this year, we are projected to make $38.24. Reason why I say projected, if I don't reinvest any other dividends that do come in, if I didn't deposit another $100 and invest that money as well, we will be at $38.24 for the year in dividend income. But as long as I continue to invest, reinvest, so on and so forth, this number will continue to grow, right? So just this year of 2024, we've made a total of $30.09 in dividend income that has been paid out to me and has been reinvested, right? We have another $1.19 that's meant to be getting paid out this month as well, from the rest of my dividend dividend payers. Haven't made that one just yet, but that money will be coming here shortly as well. But estimated income for the rest of this year is going to be not $6.96. Of course, it's estimated because, like I said, as long as I keep reinvesting dividends, and as long as I keep investing $200 that I do deposit each and every month into the portfolio, those numbers will continue to grow. All right, but if you want to look at it in a number standpoint, monthly, how much I make, total of $3.19. You may be saying that doesn't pay nothing off, but we kind of crossed a milestone now. The platform that I do use is called M1 Finance. They do charge a platform fee of $3, and now that I'm making $3.19, I have another 19 cents to spare. I'm paying something off with dividends. Say it like that, right? So hey, one step closer to the goal, one step closer to living off of dividends, and yeah, that's just proof of concept to me, honestly. Pretty excited about that, right? But we still got a couple more months to go in the rest of this year of 2024. Kind of surprised on how this went, but yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about the activity of the portfolio. Any buys, any sales, any dividend income, right? So my last video was on the 24th of September, and I made a couple of dividends in between the time. So we made a total of 94 cents from Lockheed Martin, 42 cents from Waste Management, also another $2.45 from SCHD, 92 cents from VOO. We'll talk about this buy order here shortly, but we also made another $3.28 in from Vici, right? I do post shorts about this as well, so instantly update you on any buys, any sales, of course. I wouldn't say I'll post it the exact time I make the buy, but it will be the same day, right? So made 12 buy orders on October the 2nd. Here are those 12 buy orders. Some ETFs, some individual stocks. I didn't really, I would say I wasn't planning on holding off on investing in Vici. Vici had a small dip of like 1-2%. So I went on and just put a little bit of money into it, $10, nothing too crazy. Wouldn't affect my average share price too much at all. But I did go ahead and put some Vici in. Also Waste Management, I did put a little bit into that one. Really just I want a little bit of a bigger dip on that one. It has been dipping up the past few call it actually last couple of days. It's been going down pretty relatively fast, so I might check it out here soon, see if I can get a larger investment into it. Just dollar cost averaging into Microsoft. I feel like Intuit is at a lower price right now that is at a pretty decent, a fair value. So I'm going to continue to buy it as it is right now. Anywhere from that 600, 615 range is where I'm kind of buying into it. And then American Express dollar cost averaging, same thing with S&P Global. And then of course the rest of my ETFs, I'm just putting money into those, dollar cost averaging into those. And then MasterCard, Caterpillar, and then another ETF I'm dollar cost averaging into those as well. So yeah, just waiting for a little bit more dips. Trying to get a higher free cash flow yield on the investments that I am investing in, and yeah, putting my money to work, of course, right? Trying to find every opportunity that I can. So then I did make a second buy order pretty recently here on October the 4th. Just bought some more SP Global, more into it. Into it went down a few points as well, a little bit, almost close to under that $600 range that I'm kind of buying in. And yeah, put $10 into that, and same thing with SP Global, just dollar cost averaging into that. I think free cash flow per share, or not per share, free cash flow yield is around 3% now. So that's kind of the area that I do buy SP Global in. Waiting for a little bit more of a dip as well. Kind of planned out a time frame. I'm not saying I planned out a time frame, but I do have a time frame on when I'm going to be buying each and every one of my stocks that I do currently hold. Right. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out the performance of the portfolio, comparing it to the S&P 500. If you didn't watch the last video previously, we were outperforming by around 2-3%. Right before that, before, let's say in August, I think it was, we were underperforming by 6-7%. So we did catch up very strongly here. So year to date right now, the portfolio is currently in the green by 21.99%. Let's go ahead and round it up by 122%, right? Doesn't really hurt, but the actual number is 21.99. So if we go ahead and go to the SP 500 here, it's currently in the green by 21.26. So in my previous video, like I said, we were only outperforming by 2-3%. Clearly, the SP 500 has caught up to the portfolio, so we're leading by points some out percent, right? Still plan on outperforming the portfolio, or outperforming the SP 500 by at least 3-5%. That's kind of my goal for each year and every year. Anything over that, I think I'm exceeding those numbers. Will be great, of course, right? But also be proud of my investments as well, continue to grow and outperform the SP 500, right? It is a challenge. I wouldn't say it's a struggle, but it is a challenge, right? So in the last month, the portfolio has also been in the green by 4.26%. I know if you check out one of my videos in September, I was talking about that the history of the market. September is kind of one of the worst months. Clearly, that wasn't the case. We went up 4.5% in the month of September, including a couple of days here, of course, in October. But still, fact of the matter is, September was pretty much a good year, or good month for the portfolio, for the market, so on and so forth, right? So didn't really have too many buying opportunities. I did find one day, so I did go ahead and execute that 12 buy order. So yeah, but going back to this S&P 500, currently in the green by 5.12%, right? We can see where they caught up at last month in September. It was a pretty decent month for the market, right? And then yesterday was a market day. Right before that, let's actually go into last week. Last week, in the green by 0.28%. Last 5 days, pretty much the same thing. Pretty much 1%, right? So SP 500 is slowly catching up. Hopefully, we do continue to outperform the rest of this year. I wouldn't be mad if we do underperform slightly or if we're dead even, right? But I still strive to outperform the SP 500 by 3-5%, of course, right? And then the last day, like I said, was a market day. We were in the green by 0.84%. Go ahead and check out for the SP 500. Also another 1% on the day. So yeah. So SP 500, I'm gonna keep saying it. It is kind of catching up. Not nervous at all. I'm still confident in all my holdings, of course. I'm still going to be continuing to invest. I do not have a buy order going out this morning since I did deposit this, $100 today. Completely forgot to make the video yesterday, so I'm getting it out to you guys right now. And yeah, but other than that, I think that's pretty much it for the portfolio. Only thing I do want to touch on right now, Costco's kind of dipping down. Nah, I wouldn't even call it a dip, to be honest with you, but the price is coming down. The what do you call that? The expensiveness of Costco is slowly coming down, right? I think it's going to continue to regain itself though, staying up in that $800 range. I think it's currently at right now. Yeah, $890, almost $900. My buy price, just to let you guys know, being transparent, I'm trying to get Costco in the $600 range, right? I wouldn't mind buying Costco at $600. High sixes, maybe super low sevens, like 710, 720. I'll put some more money into Costco. But right now, I think Costco's kind of really expensive. Same, I'm in the same platform as well in that mindset with Apple. So I haven't really bought any Apple here recently, as you can see from my previous videos or even my shorts. And yeah, but that's pretty much all I really wanted to talk about here in the video. I know it's kind of a short one than usual. Nothing really new has happened. Nothing really has changed. But other than that, I'm just going to continue to invest my $200 a month. Have the plan to grow that $200 to anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 a month once it's possible. And you know, anything's possible, of course. And then yeah, and also plans on making a Roth IRA and maxing that out as well at the same time as keeping this portfolio active for you guys. But yeah, so I appreciate you for clicking on this video. If you haven't already subscribed, like I said, let's get over to 300 subscribers. I already appreciate you guys that have subscribed. If you do leave a comment below, like I said, I respond to each and every one of them. And let's have a little bit of a conversation. Let's continue to outperform the S&P 500. And hopefully you guys' portfolio is doing as good as just as mine or even better. So yeah, I'm not really good at outros. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you in either a short or next long form video. Peace out.